Hello and welcome back to another episode of Building with SlimePirate. Today we have a lot of stuff to do. We have some villager things to get on with the villagers from over there. We need to go into the nether. We need to build farms. There's a whole lot of stuff. We also need to grab some of the blaze rods that we're going to need because we're going to go to the end at some point and we're going to need blaze rods to do any of that. But first of all, I've made some changes, as you might be able to see. There's now copper up there. It's been oxidized. It looks terrible right now. I do have a bee farm, so that'll get waxed at some point. But let's start over here. So I added a pot up here because I forgot that. I've connected up the cave mine thingy to the mine staircase. That will eventually go all the way down to the skeleton spawner. I added note blocks above the windows. And we have an interior. Look at this. So in here, we have sort of like a living room. Common living space. We've got some bookshelves, a plant, more bookshelves, and a desk. Lovely little carpet. I like doing this, where you have the wool blocks and the carpet blocks, because you get just a little bit of depth in the floor. I wish you could do that upstairs, but I don't have enough ceiling. In here, we have a little bit of a kitchen. We got, sort of your stove, with two smokers here and a furnace in the floor, sort of disguised under the worktop. We've got some books, maybe some recipes and stuff, a center table island thingy, and some shelves, so like herbs and spices and stuff, up there. That goes to the chimney, which we have added. But up here, we have our bedroom. So we got loads more bookshelves, another carpet, a little desk, and obviously the bed, and a lovely little painting. These back doors take us out to the back of the house where we can see the chimney. There we go. So the chimney is now in, and these, if I do a little bit of this, are going to look like that, which fits in a lot better. It's sort of this pinky color that works really nicely over there. But that is, I think, all of the changes that I've made over this sort of period. I also have now Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. And Silk Touch Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4. So I got myself another diamond pickaxe because I think I found some diamonds somewhere. I can't really remember where. And I popped those into a diamond pickaxe, enchanted it with Efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. And then I got my anvil and added that to the Silk Touch. So we have that now. But the first thing we need to do is we need to brave the nether. So I will go and get some obsidian, and I will find a good space to put our nether portal. And then we will head over into the nether. And then, we should be able to grab everything that we will need. So I will see you then. Okay, welcome back. So I have prepared myself. We've got a load of dirt. We've got a decent enough bow by combining some of the ones dropped in the spawner. We've got some arrows. We don't need the shears, but I can't be bothered going back. Got shield, etc. And we've got the flint and steel and our portal. So in we go. Please be a good spawn. Please be a good spawn. Please be a good spawn. Okay. I can I can deal with this. This isn't too bad. So, some of the things that I need are going to be quartz. We're going to need some quartz, which I'll pick up with the Silk Touch, so we can break them down in a less hostile environment. And we also need to find a nether fortress. So that is going to need to be done. So I'm going to go around. I'm going to grab up some of that stuff and ooh. Okay, that's not bad. I've got some goals in mind for the nether as well, so I will see if we can get all the stuff that we need, and I will get back with you later. No. Well then, this is awkward. I don't have anything now. Very useful. So, you may be asking to yourself, well, SlimePirate, what are you going to do now? And I think the only logical solution to my pain is to pain myself even more. Screw the nether. We're never going back there again. I'm probably going to set up a village breeder in the time being and allow the villagers actually to help me get my my stuff back. It will take a lot longer than just going mining, but it will mean that I will have that set up anyway, and then we could go back in, and if I die again, I just trade a load of emeralds. So I'm going to go away for a couple of hours, and I'm going to plan it. I'm going to plan it out, designs, etc., how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to get infinite emeralds, etc., to the point where I can have multiple emerald beacons. And then we're going to do it. It's going to be painful. It's probably going to take multiple days. So for now, I will say goodbye, and I will see you later in the video. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's been a few hours, and I've done some planning. I've done some planning in my creative world, and I have a pretty solid plan of what I'm going to be doing for the next bits. So I have a couple ideas. So the way that I'm going to get emeralds for now, until I can have a solid form of potion brewing, is I'm going to build an iron farm because it'll be beneficial for the long run. And to do that, I went on the old YouTubes, found a very good video by, I think it was Shulker Craft. I'll link it in the description. And that is going right up on that hill sort of bit there. That's going to go there. It's going to be a really, really cool ruined tower. But I can't do that if I don't have the villagers to do it. And obviously, I'm going to have a trading hall, and those villagers I need to get as well. So there are sort of two things that I need to do. I need to come up here, and we need to grab a couple villagers. So just quickly before this bit of recording, I came over in the creative copy of this world and checked in Spectator for which houses had 2. And this one has 2. So underneath this house, we're going to build the villager breeder. It's going to be somewhere down there. And around about somewhere near there, I'm also going to build a semi-automatic wheat farm, because that will allow me to just chuck a load of bread at them. But the same thing works with carrots and potatoes and beetroot, etc. So if I didn't want to do bread and I wanted to do like carrots, for example, which I probably would, I can just, use that. So that requires me go back into the nether. I know I said I was going to not go back into the nether, but I have to. So I'm going to go get the resources for that. I'm going to get myself my stuff back, because or at least some things back, iron armor, etc. It might require some mining, but hey, I think I have some spare stuff around here somewhere, so I will use that. I will create the villager breeder and the wheat farm, and then we can start work on getting the materials for the iron farm. So there's a lot of building coming up in the next few sort of clips. So yeah, let's go. Okay, welcome back. So I've done some work. We have two things. One's very noisy, and the other is less noisy right now. It's more noisy. You can see this. I've had to retrofit it because I have no slime. This design that I chose requires 3 sticky pistons, and I have no slime balls, so I had to retrofit it to do this. But hey, I'd say it worked. So many of them in there. The villager breeder's working. So, they're at it again. Okay, we'll leave them to it. But basically, they sit on a fence, surrounded by beds, and they're trapped in by some trapdoors. The babies fall through the fence into like a little hole where you can collect them. But yeah, so I've done that, and now I need to head over that way to build the iron farm. So yes, let's go do that. Okay, welcome back. I still have hitboxes on. It's done. I built the iron farm. This is it. It's beautiful. It's tiny as well, which is great. And I think I just about understand it, which is also quite useful. And it's already been doing some producing. But I think this thing here is a clock which pushes the zombie up, who then scares these villagers, and because they're scared and there's enough of them, etc., game thingamajigs, it spawns golems, because that's how the game works. It spawns golems if villagers are scared and if there's enough of them in one area, and because that's being loaded basically like constantly, I should basically just have loads of iron. So that is done. Now what do I need to do? So now I need to do the grindy part. I need to get I think it's toolsmiths who trade iron for emeralds, which is why we built this thing in the first place. I need to get a load of them. I need to mine out a giant space as well for it. It's probably just going to be tunnels, but and then I need to basically take those emeralds and get a load of lecterns, get a load of librarians, and then use that along with some armor smiths and I think armorers and weaponsmiths to basically just get my stuff back and get better stuff. So I will work on that. It will be slow. It will be boring, and it will probably be in the form of a time lapse. So I guess let's go again. Hello, welcome back. So we've got a mid-grind sort of check-in, I guess, and we got the pit, and we have the villagers. This wasn't actually as painful as I was thinking it was going to be. I mean, it was definitely irritating. There were irritating moments, but once I sort of got them in there, popped a wall over here, and just, I just let them go wherever they needed to go. Oh my god, we got so many in there, and they just went there. So down here we have, I believe, 10 toolsmiths. They gave me all these diamond tools, and the iron trade for emeralds. So then after I did that, I then came over here. I got this weaponsmith who gave me diamond sword, etc. Stuff like that. And I got this armorer. And I then basically just went AFK like last night for maybe 3 or 4 hours. I was just watching YouTube videos. And I basically used this because unfortunately there isn't an iron trade for this guy, so I had to get loads of iron, trade it with everybody else, come back, spend the emeralds over here, getting like iron chest plates and chainmail helmets, and oh my god, the amount of shields. This is all there's some of my old stuff in there, but this is mostly stuff left over. And I have a stack and a bit of emeralds. But then I got full diamond armor out of the guy. So I was like, that seems all right. And there is some all right enchantments. I think some of them I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to get rid of it. Like, this has efficiency 3 and unbreaking 3. It's like, would I give that up? I don't know. But like, can I be bothered getting an efficiency 3 book? Just to then combine it with an efficiency 4, into an efficiency 4. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? It's just a little bit of extra effort that I don't need. So the next step in what we need to do is we need to remove some of the enchantments from our stuff. And I'm going to decide, a couple in the enchantments I want. So for these ones, it's like, I'm going to take the efficiency 1 off them. I'm going to take the unbreaking 3 off here. This is an enchant. No, I'm not going to take the unbreaking 3 off here, actually. That's staying. Because it's unbreaking 3. It's like, that's effectively a book that I don't need to then put on it. And same with some of this stuff. These are all pretty useless. But that's got Aqua Affinity on it. Yeah, Aqua Affinity is an alright one. And I think I actually left it off my list of enchantments to add because I forgot about it. I forgot it existed. But we're gonna go do that. So I guess let's go take all of the enchantments that I need to off of my stuff. Okay, and there we go. It is all unenchanted apart from the helmet and the axe. Nothing else is really sort of any good. So yeah, that is done. And now arguably we get to possibly the biggest grind. Because now I need to deal with the librarians. So this is going to take, I mean, that took 2 days. This is probably going to take longer. I hope it doesn't, because I want to get this video out at some reasonable amount of time. But hey, if it is a little bit late, I'm sorry, but it took too long. Librarians are pain. I don't like them, but we need them. So I'm gonna go do that, and then after I do that, probably in a couple of days, I'll check back in again. Okay, welcome back. So I've done some work, but unfortunately, errors occurred. So I have got some decent enchantments. We got, you know, a few things: prop 4, sharpness 5, efficiency 5, looting, etc. We got some decent ones, right? We got some decent ones. If we come down here, you know, we can see the rows of the villagers, right? And you'll notice there's a few spaces that have not been taken, and that's because I ran out of villagers, so I was going to breed some more. So I went AFK after chucking some food in the breeder. I left this thing open. There's no villagers in here anymore. I don't know why, because it says difficulty hard, but there's none in there. So I can only presume that before I did that, this door was open, right? So it was like, I came up here, it was like this. And in here, there was a zombie villager, a chicken jockey, and 2 other zombies. So I can only assume that zombies got in here, they killed the villagers before they could breed. One of them escaped and burnt to death. The other was trapped over there. And I have no villagers now, but it's going to take way too much effort to fix that. And this video is technically already late. So I am going to call it here. This video has been a lot of pain, a lot of fun, and very necessary because of all this. But I hope you enjoyed. We'll get back to the building hopefully next episode, I think. Next episode, we've got a little bit of building in next episode. But more importantly, we're going to go kill the Ender Dragon. And a quick disclaimer, the episode after that will be, it won't be coming out the week after next because I have exams and I won't be able to record because I'll be doing revision. So, after next week's episode, there's going to be a week gap and then we'll get back into it. But I want to say thank you for watching this painful episode. And I will see you next time.